Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Happy hump day, happy hump day. I actually think though, I'm looking at myself, and I think the last time I did a live in my office, I wore the same sweater. So I'm going to have to remember next time to change it up. And I think I have, hold on, something's poking my butt. Give me a second. Sorry, then we'll get to the topic. Ow. I forgot to put crystals in my pockets. Or poking my booty. Anyway, this is what you get when you tune into my lives. You get a little bit of craziness along with hopefully some knowledge that you want to take with you. But yeah, so I had some tiger's eye and a couple other stones in my pocket, and they were poking my butt. But yeah, I need to, next time I come to the office and I do a live, I have to wear a different sweater. I have to remember to wear a different sweater because we don't want to continue to make the same video over and over again, clothing-wise. Totally joking. Anyway, that is not even close to the topic today that we're talking about. So earlier today, I had a client message me, and before I even get into it, no, this video is not about you, because I know you're probably going to watch this. This isn't about you, but the client mentioned something about bragging, and how this person didn't they were telling me something, I'm like, I don't want to brag, but, and, it kind of got me just because, because several people have mentioned bragging to me the last few days, or more like week. And then I noticed something within myself, and it's this constant desire to not brag. And we think that bragging is a bad thing. That we think that sharing our joy, sharing our light, sharing the freaking amazingness going on in our life. I'm trying really hard not to cuss on my lives anymore, because otherwise you can't promote them on Facebook, and that would be bad. And that is why they've cut my viewing down on my coaching page, because they're suppressing me because I use the F word too much. But anyway, we have come into this society where it's almost wrong to talk about what's good in your life. It's seen as bragging. It's seen as you're being vain. It's seen as you're a bad person because you are actually acknowledging all the amazing things in your life. And so we get this, like, it's bad to brag, and I actually totally disagree. I love when I hear my friends telling me all the amazingness going on in their life, all the good things in their life that they're blessed to have. And I think there's a difference between bragging, which is like, nah, 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 nah. That would be almost like what I would consider true, like an unhealthy brag of like, you can't have, like, you know, what you did when you were like 5 and like your brother or your sister didn't get something and you got it, or another kid at school, like that is unhealthy bragging, kind of rubbing it in somebody's face that they don't have what you have. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about those moments when something is really going good in your life and you hold back. You go, I shouldn't share that. That will make me look like I love myself too much. That will make me look vain. That will make me look like a bad person. And the truth is that should not you shouldn't be holding back, and I'm not going to should on you all. I shouldn't should on you, but it's not healthy to continue to pull back our light. And the more we pull back our light, what ends up happening is we end up with a life that we have no light, because we have suppressed, we've told ourselves we're bad people for anything that positive that comes into our life. And when you're continuing to go, oh, that's negative, that's bad, to talk positive about self, then what ends up happening is you just pull in crap. You pull in all of this negative negative stuff because you're not willing to share the good stuff. Why is the universe going to keep giving it to you? Why, if you can't celebrate it, is your spirit going to keep pulling it in? It's not, and that's the truth. At the beginning of like this kind of short little live today, I noted that. I noticed it in myself, and the other day I was with a friend, and they were sharing some of the stuff going on in their life, and I had some really amazing stuff that I had wanted to share, and I held back. I was like, ugh, like, I'm not sure the vibration is right. I'm not sure. I don't want to appear too, braggy. And then, which was totally me and totally my ego, because I know this person, and the people I surround myself with all want to hear all the amazingness going on in my life. So me going, I'm not going to share because, they're in a kind of off mood, is actually doing a disservice. That's me stealing potentially their joy in hearing my positive, and it's stealing my own joy in getting to share that and getting to celebrate it and getting to just talk about it and just get in that beautiful vibration of when we have good things going on. But I held. And so why do we hold? And I think a lot of times we believe that sharing our positive is going to end up, I'm having issues with my phone today, guys, so I have to keep touching it. I think people believe that if they share their positive, then that will make somebody else almost feel more negative if they potentially don't have the same thing going on. But like I stated earlier, really what ends up happening is you're giving a gift for that person to potentially, one, see a way to improve their own life, two, just celebrate with you. And truth be told, we should be able to Damon says sharing joy is a beautiful thing. Like, yes, it is sharing this joy, it is sharing this energy, because our energy is contagious. Whether it is positive or negative, our energy is contagious. And if we have positive things going on in our life, then ignoring them and only talking about the negative is just going to create more negative energy. And we've gotten to a point in our society where you can go to a restaurant, and I almost challenge you to go do this, and listen to the conversation, and what ends up happening is, instead of talking about like, oh yeah, my kid did this and they got this, and oh, it's amazing and I'm so proud of them, and this amazing thing is coming into my life, and I just had really amazing connection with my husband last night, or I just got a promotion at work and I just got a raise, like, isn't that awesome? And talking about all of that stuff, that's not what you're going to mostly hear at a restaurant or out in public. What you're going to end up hearing, and women, you are worse at doing this, I'm sorry, but I'm going to throw us under the bus, because I hear women doing it all the time and more about their bodies. But we try to connect through our negatives. We go, here's all my pain, will you connect to me? Here's all my pain, will you connect to me? Here's all my insecurities, and there's nothing wrong with sharing our pain. There's nothing wrong with that. Going like, hey, like, here's what's going on, and like sharing some depth. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about like, oh yeah, I hate my life. Oh yeah, I hate my life too. And kind of doing this like, we're going to one up each other in negatives. And that is what you'll hear a lot of times if you go and sit at a restaurant or just sit out in public and listen to couples or friends chatting. You hear a lot of like, let's one up each other on our pain, on our suffering, on the crappiness of our life, particularly this time of year. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, since this is like, it's Christmas time and we should be all joyous and all that. And the truth is, I'm hearing so much about how horrible 2018 was. And in truth, if I really look at my life, like, I go like, 2018 was definitely a learning year. It was a year of learning and lessons and growth. And yes, at times that was a little rocky. And I look at the people in my life, and I go, yeah, I would kind of see that in lots of lives. But instead of like, again, I'm not going to curse, let's complain, use that word instead, let's complain about all the negative, we're totally ignoring all the positive that has happened, all the beauty that has come into our lives. So my message today is really start bragging. There's nothing wrong with bragging. I don't know who decided once upon a time that it was not okay, and we could get into it's religion, it's this, it's that. We're not going to today because I need to get to my client appointments because they should be here any second. But really, I don't know who decided it's not okay to brag. I think bragging is a beautiful thing. It is us sharing our joy. There's a difference between bragging and trying to rub in a negative tone somebody's nose in something or put somebody down because of what's going on with you. That is a different story than going, here's all the amazingness going on in my life. I am happy. I am fulfilled. I am loving my life. So pay attention the next few days about really what is coming up for you in conversation. Like, are you holding back your light? Are you holding back all the amazingness going on in your life, your excitement, your joy? Or are you really, when those things come up, are you really stepping in and going like, I hear you you had a crappy day, and potentially giving some support there, but then going, but you know what, I had a freaking amazing day, this happened, that happened, let's kind of move the energy, let's get you in a better mood, I'm in a great mood, like let's kind of move through things. Trying to kind of potentially step into that, or even if you're not going to do that with the other person, in your head at least give yourself like bragging rights to go like, yeah, I can share this and it's okay, and I don't need to feel ashamed for sharing my joy. It's ridiculous, it really is. And so thank you to the client who actually brought that to my attention today, the consistency that I've been seeing people come to me saying, I can't brag, that's wrong, I feel bad, I shouldn't. No, you should be sharing your joy and your light and all the amazingness coming into your life, because that's how we continue to get more. So like I said, I've got clients coming, so I'm going to get off of here. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow I will be announcing a new series that's going to be on my website as of tomorrow that you can go and pop in and check. It's a low-priced item. So check back with me tomorrow for my Addison Unleashed video. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great night. If you're wanting to connect with me more, as always, you can connect with me on my site, addisonbell.net, and my one-on-one VIP coaching or any of my programs, as well as checking out my Facebook page, Addison K. Bell, my coaching page, which is currently being suppressed by Facebook. So you could all do me a lovely favor and share, like, comment, help me get my videos and my content out there, so potentially Facebook will stop suppressing me because of my mouth. Apparently I have a pirate's mouth. So anyway, all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.